It's a Friday night in Zurich. Imagine a guy bidding wildly on eBay, hammering up the price for some collectible toy. Hours later, he realizes he's paying way above the toy's actual value. Why did he do it? Simple, his thinking betrayed him. This bait-and switch isn't about clever scams, it's about the invisible traps called cognitive biases. These mental glitches sneak into every decision, fooling even the smartest among us. But what if you could catch them and rewrite your thinking story? You ever stick with a bad movie just because you paid for the ticket? That's the sunk cost fallacy messing with your head, convincing you to stay stuck when it's time to walk away. Chris bought a $100 ticket for a rock concert but hated the band live. Instead of leaving early, he stayed through the entire show because he already paid. The regret mounted, and so did his dread. This exact story Dobelli shares highlights how paying up front can trick you into irrational loyalty. Think of your sunk costs as a lead anchor chained to your ankle. Your brain says, don't lose what you invested, but it ignores that dragging that weight only slows you down. The mistake, confusing past losses with current value when really that money is gone no matter what. Once you spot this trap, decisions shift. You stop forcing loyalty to past spend and start making choices that best serve your future self. The payoff? You save time, money, and stress by letting go, a rare superpower disguised as simple common sense. You swear you're objective, but here's the kicker. You only hear what fits your story. Confirmation bias plays DJ to your brain's playlist, looping your favorite hits and muting the rest. Dobelli tells of investors during the 2008 financial crash who clung to rosy forecasts despite red flags. They read headlines that matched their hope and ignored harsh data. Their portfolio tanked, but their belief stayed intact. Classic confirmation bias, picking evidence that suits your narrative. Imagine your mind as a nightclub bouncer, only letting in ideas that agree with your internal club rules, while turning away dissenters. This filtering means you rarely confront facts that challenge you, creating a distorted reality that feels comfortable but is dangerously incomplete. Recognizing this blind spot changes everything. When you deliberately seek opposing views, you flood your mind's club with fresh beats. This not only uncovers hidden risks but expands your thinking. The surprising insight, being proven wrong often feels like losing but is really winning at clarity. Ever followed the crowd into a trendy bar only to realize it wasn't your vibe? That urge to copy others, called social proof, hijacks your choices far more than you think. Dobelli recounts the absurd rush when the piquet ball toy exploded in popularity, not because it was better, but because thousands bought it first. Parents bought piquet balls to fit in or avoid missing out, even if their kids barely cared. This mass mimicry shows social proof at its wildest. Picture a line of monkeys anxiously watching each other before dipping a hand in water. The first monkey tests it, but others just follow the leader's lead without question. That's your brain craving safety in numbers, shortcutting complex choices by copying the herd. When you catch yourself reaching for the bandwagon, pause, ask, is this my choice or the crowd's? Harness the power of social proof by studying trends, then deciding if they serve you. The twist, true independence isn't ignoring others, it's choosing to follow or not with full awareness. Remember that guy in Zurich overbidding on eBay? Like him, we all stumble into these mental traps. But knowing their names and spotting their tricks gives you the ultimate edge, thinking clearly. Next time a decision tempts you, pause and ask, is this real value or a bias whispering in my ear? Try this. The next small choice, walk away early from something you're stuck on. Feel the freedom. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.